but he's never been somebody to follow through or do what it takes to get the job done. I mean, that's just provable through analytics. But the man had a decent little career for himself for a while until he decided to start flagging other people's content, and now, just quite frankly, he needs to have moved on a long time ago. But ultimately, I think Matt Mundane here, you know, for somebody that spends so much time watching other people's content, it's surprising that he doesn't do it himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cover the quartering. Jeremy, the quartering Hambly, has been getting absolutely obliterated on social media, and it is so fucking funny. It is deserved. Andy Worski was eating a quarter pounder while rocking a pretty interesting looking watch, checking out the very iconic Incline broadcast. Basically, everybody's picking this up. I saw this today. Fucking Mudahar is returning to YouTube Drama to make a video on Jeremy. How's everybody's weekend going? How's your weekend going, Jer? Jer, how's your weekend going? Mudahar, who quit YouTube Drama shamefully, is actually going to be returning to make a drama video because this is getting so big and easy to slam dunk onto. The watch is 100% meant for me. Based epic. Fucking sick. Also, moving ahead here, dude, holy shit, bro. Hey, quartering, I won't ask how your weekend was. I won't ask about how your weekend was, but I'll ask about how your week was. Looks like your views are down 75% now that everyone is calling you out for stolen content. And you're going to be surprised. I actually took a look at one of the channels that got flagged, so we can kind of promote them a little bit today. If you go to the channel, Elsa Clips, they have so many videos of different people reacting to the Jer man. Ricada, okay, that's not, oh no, that's a Ricada Law one. But they're covering, Nerdrotic has talked about this, Geeks and Gamers. This guy's getting friendly fire from his own community. And the Elsa Clips channel, Elisa Clips is posting all this, so you can check it out there. And we're gonna look at some of that later tonight, so. You've only posted 2 stolen videos a day. This is kind of a big one as well, right? Because he's been posting these really pathetic YouTube shorts.
Commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
Where is this? Thank you. Have you guys seen Jeremy's YouTube shorts? We don't really talk about YouTube shorts, but it's like Sniper Wolf. It's literally Sniper Wolf shit. I was thinking maybe Jack's Film should look at it because he's like hyper fucking fixated on content like this. Here. My mother told me there'd be days like this.
Yeah, I'd say she's a lot of people are big mad about this, but I'm just not. I'm sorry, I'm not. Let me know what you think in the comments after watching the video.
This is every Jeremy short. I went through for like an hour trying to find like one video that's not him talking for 3 seconds and freebooting somebody else's content. It's not even a reaction. He just films himself saying something and goes, leave a comment down below.
Girl gamers, what a wonderful thing. Let me know what you think.
You're a speedball or something?
I hate women. Haha.
I literally...
It's just somebody's TikTok right here.
But what are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tastes...
Wait, is this why somebody in my chat wrote me earlier, what are the oranges for? Somebody in my chat, dude, Ludwig Horsecock. I remember this out of my peripheral vision while I was covering my last segment. They said, what are those oranges for?
But what are the oranges?
Did we just find this organically?
Oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
Dude, Jeremy's making some riveting content right now. What the fuck is this? Why is the... Dude, this is so lazy. The word "its" is on the screen because it's making a sizzling sound as the water hits the ice. Look at that. It just says it just says "its." Dude, Jeremy, this is great. I love the quartering. You know what this actually... I know what the oranges are for. They're for thinking about all of the eggs that your wife has chosen not to have your child with over the years. Like, this is just it's symbolic of you being a fatherless fucking loser in your 50s. Dude, it's such a long video too. This is like agonizing. I feel like I'm watching. This is like a Smiling Friends bit. He's childless, yeah. I can't believe he opened it. Dude, his only contribution is...
But what are the oranges for? This Patriot astronaut was having none of this woke reporter's bait.
He's like slurring his words here too.
I think we'd all love some help making the bed, and for pet owners...
No, I don't need help making my bed. You're 50 years old. You're like 60. You're like 70, bro. Dude, like, what do you mean? Why do you need help making your bed, you fucking loser?
I think we've all gotten this type of help. Let me know what you think in the comments after watching the video.
And you just know that if one of these guys struck his channel, he'd be like, my channel is under attack. Free speech is at... Dude, free speech. Free speech.
This professor absolutely melts down.
Hey, you guys hit the goal. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You've earned another goal.
And it only gets better the longer you watch. Let me know if you think he's out of line in the comments after watching the video.
You cheated. As of now, everyone in this room's test scores from last week have been tossed.
Dude, Jeremy, what do you care about, like... Oh, this guy's got a... Oh, this is so embarrassing. The teacher's gonna shit on his entire class, and he's got a hand watch while he's doing it. How embarrassing, bro.
They've been developing test questions for...
Actually, ancient video. Yeah, it's just like stolen content. That's all it is.
So, everybody, the weekend is nigh. Everybody knows. The weekend is...
Why is he just turned into Adam McIntyre?
A wonderful time. You know, everyone's always asking me about how my weekend was, so it must be... You know, people are really concerned. Any big plans for this weekend, everybody? So everybody, the weekend is nigh. Everybody.
Dude, oh my God. Where are the stats? Go to his channel. True. True. Up next, we got Matt Jarbo. Jarbo put out a video. He always does this every single time. But I saw something is afoot at the Jerkle. Over the course of the past week, Jeremy Hambley, otherwise known as the Quartering, has been outed for allegedly flagging down his rival Kino Casino. As a person who's made the same mistake in the past, I can understand what he's going through. While these issues are not to be ignored, one thing that stood out to me, even more egregious than flagging out your competitors, is that he has 2.1 million subscribers on YouTube on this one main channel, and his secondary channels range in the hundreds of thousands, but his flagship is undeniably the Quartering. One thing Jeremy understands is fair use. His entire channel is built on it. He watches other videos, provides commentaries, an established business model used by thousands of creators. But when you look at his recent performance metrics, something seems off. 2 million views, 2 million views, 1 million views, 1 million views. According to Social Blade, he's pulling 1 million views per day over the past 2 weeks. However, when you look at his long-form uploads, they only get 45,000 views per video. Some of his core political commentary videos struggle to make 30,000 views. Where are the other millions of views coming from? It's the shorts that we just looked at. Yeah. Oh, it's the oranges. Wow. Jeremy starts by asking, what are the oranges for? And plays the video in its entirety without providing a single word of commentary, critique, or education. So Matt is just he's just blasting him here. I think Matt also put out a video where he's like, hey man, as a former flagger to a current flagger, let me go over it. Did he delete the video? Oh, this one.
Okay, I haven't addressed this in video yet, but I'm going to be doing a live stream later on tonight to kind of...
I like how he just appears. You won't hear about Mundane Matt for like 8 months, and then somebody flags a video, and there he is. You didn't ask for it, but he's here.
Go more into it. But let me just say this, because I feel like after Jeremy did 3 videos about me when my situation happened in 2018, I kind of feel like I owe him one. At least one, right? Let me just kind of...
Dude, the videos that Jeremy made, bro. Can we just watch one of those? I have all the time in the world with you guys tonight. We're going to be covering Jer all night long, but I have to just show you this, dude. It is so wildly embarrassing. The Quarter... I downloaded it in case he deleted it, by the way, because I could smell in the water that I wanted to watch this. Oh my god. Dude, who here has watched Dear Mundane Matt recently? Dear Mundane Matt.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here. Quartering. Well, today is going to be a busy Monday. It might
This is him addressing a flagger.
be even a triple upload. We'll have to see. You'll have to wait to see the third video if I use everyone's favorite intro for it. There's a lot to cover. I took the weekend off. But the first video of today is going to cover a topic that is, well, pretty much well covered already. but many of you asked.
Yeah, dude, everyone's been talking about it, but Jeremy, with the most bloodshot eyes you've seen in a while, has to log in some hours here and talk about it.
Here right now, but
Look, I'm not going to hate. I cover things that are overcovered like crazy. I have 91 videos on Hassan Piker.
happen to be one of the people that still watch Mundane Matt.
So there's this
Hey,
creature
thank
named
you.
Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
All right, we're going to put him at
It's so weird
125,
hearing
though.
his actual voice after the hours of MC Jarbo that I've listened to over the last couple months.
We're going to make Jeremy go a little faster here because he's lethally slow.
Admitted after 2 hours of lying to false flagging videos that were critical of him. Videos from Dame Pesos, videos from Failure Terminated, videos from the Kumite, videos from Andy Worski.
Oh! Yeah, it would be a real shame if somebody would flag down Andy Worski, isn't it, Jer? Isn't it a big whoopsie daisy when somebody specifically flags Andy Worski?
And actually showed it on a live stream that I was on. Maxwell Silver.
When a YouTuber flags another YouTuber, it takes a special amount of butthurt. When someone that makes their living on YouTube has like 10 flags exposed, that's really, really bad. Dash the quartering.
Dame
This whole video is just extremely difficult to watch in current day.
Okay, so Failure Terminated. These are just the strikes he submitted. Swedish Mate. Then you have basically the same people here. Learn more. This video isn't available. It sounds like that video was deleted. Here we have Andy Worski getting flagged, which is insane. So, well, the internet's doing what it does.
Did you guys know that it's actually insane? It's borderline criminal if Andy Worski gets flagged. Dude, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that, BuzzTree. It's insane specifically that Andy got flagged.
And so, well, the internet's doing what it does, letting Matthew know that they aren't happy. Now, why is everybody mad? Well, there's a couple of reasons, but
How was your weekend, Mundane Matt?
Matt clearly does not understand what the situation is. If you look at his channel...
Oh, guys, if you go look at Mundane Matt's channel, his views are down like 75%.
It has been in decline for some time. Long before this broke. Can you guess which night all this broke? Okay? The Mundane Matt party is over. I want to...
Dude, I'm sorry. This is just so fucking funny to me, man.
there while they were grilling you about...
Now this is for you, Matt.
Ralph Retort getting a strike, and from at least what you showed in the screen share, you were not the one to strike his channel. Although I'm unaware if you can just delete strikes you've submitted.
Jeremy just didn't bother to do the research to see if you could unstrike a video, which you can't.
And then refresh that because you took almost 20 minutes between it becoming clear that you could share what the videos that you had struck and when you actually did screen share. So it's possible that you deleted that strike and maybe it was off your reporting list. I don't know how quickly that works. I've only in 10 years of YouTube ever flagged a single...
Dude, I don't even know how this functions, bro. I never would be as cringe as Mundane Matt. In 10 years, I've only flagged a single video.
Maybe it was off your reporting list. I don't know how quickly that works. I've only in 10 years of YouTube ever flagged a single video, and it was to prove a point. I flagged a
If you reply to his tweets, there's a good chance he'll flag it. Oh, dude.
video that
Whatever, bro. Come get me, Jer. Come get me.
was a YouTube channel who uploaded a video telling their subscribers.
I'm in good standing. I had a video go down for hate speech that went back up in an hour. I don't know anybody like that personally, but I mean, I think I'll be okay. Oh, this one didn't play. I'll give you the sound effect on it. Here. What being in the Sneeko chair does to a motherfucker for real, for real. Oof. Oof. Jesus. Let me get the sound effect to go off. Oh, it's going to play twice now because I hit it.
I once dated a girl who was a feeder. I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast, okay? And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
No! Thank you. Thank you very much.
Flag my videos.
And if it pops up again, it's just, yeah, you didn't double pay or triple pay. I just made it pop up again.
A flag that YouTube did nothing about anyway. And it appears that you're not totally sure why people are mad. I don't know.
Yeah, Jeremy, it seems like you're not like super sure on exactly why people are upset with you, buddy.
Oh, because you went right back to work.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
What are the ovaries for?
Do the ovaries. I was going to try to make a trans joke about Jeremy, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'm not too much of a gamer.
The next day uploading videos, people want a response from you. Look.
They're for ruining our video games. Oh, the main purpose of a woman's ovaries is to ruin our video games.
Flagging videos.
To add DEI into our media.
People want a response from you. Look. Flagging videos between YouTubers is especially egregious.
Guys, did you know that flagging videos between YouTubers is especially egregious? Did you know it was especially egregious?
You submitted those flags knowing full well, especially shows like the Kumite and Failure Show and Warski Show.
Yeah, dude, it's especially egregious to flag Andy Warski.
Channels that made all of their money live streaming.
Yeah, dude, channels that make all of their money live streaming. Yeah.
So, as a YouTuber,
you have like a huge live show now, right?
Or somebody who's always telling everyone to turn off that pesky ad block, you know that with just one strike, you lose your ability to live stream for 90 days.
Dude, did you know that if you fuck over somebody and get their entire channel banned, they're not fucked for 90 days? They're fucked like forever?
Essentially, your ability to make any money, especially in the channels that were, exclusively live streamed.
Never turning off ad block? Good. Don't let anybody manipulate you into doing so. Use ad block to your heart's content.
Channels at that time, like the Morning Kumite or Failure or...
Every YouTuber who's going to come after you for using ad block is making more money than you can possibly imagine.
Or Andy Warski, you did that knowing what would happen.
Because the YouTubers who aren't making that much money are just happy to see $100 hit their box, okay? If they're thinking about how much more they could be making, they're already making quite a bit.
Channels that were, exclusively live stream channels at that time, like the Morning Kumite or Failure or Andy Warski.
I love ad block. I endorse ad block. I have it installed on my browser. But yeah, there are channels like Andy Warski that keep getting flagged.
Exclusively live stream channels at that time, like the Morning Kumite or Failure or Andy Warski. You did that knowing what would happen should that strike go through.
Wait, so you filed a report on Andy Warski knowing damn well what would happen if that went through? I can't, dude, this is crazy. I'm learning so much about Jur.
From an angry fan, this is already bad. But from
from an angry fan, this is terrible.
Another YouTuber, it's about as egregious an offense a YouTuber can make.
Oh my God, this is an insane donation that's coming through.
In my opinion. This is...
Dude, wait, what did you say, Jur?
It's about as egregious an offense a YouTuber can make.
Did you know this is the most egregious thing that, the most egregious mistake a YouTuber can make?
In my opinion. This is why so many YouTubers are against you, against your actions, I should say.
Yeah, dude, fuck you and your actions, buddy.
And so many YouTubers are making videos piling on. I did think twice about making this video 3 times, 4 times, many times.
Dude, this happened like the night before, but I thought 4 times over.
Because I felt like the topic had been done to death, but I thought I could offer you some advice because on that live stream, you promised to reach out and apologize to people like Failure and Andy Warski. And as of one...
Now, what did Jeremy say? I will never apologize. He said he would do it and he would never apologize. And then when he was called out for not apologizing, he doubled down.
a.m. or midnight last night, you hadn't done that.
Yeah, big shame.
I have not seen any indication that you...
So there's this creature.
Yo, I don't know why the other one
Nicholas
didn't read.
DeOrio.
I'll read it myself.
He has this segment called the Ultimate Rate Reviews.
Oh no, the channel is under attack from adblock. Even on Nick's computer.
Thank you.
I should send him some money.
And Pope Taint IV said, what a fat loser. If you're interested in fat winners, try playing as Greasus Goldtooth in Total War Warhammer 3 with the Ogre Kingdoms DLC. Conquer the world and an army of the big body kings. Game and DLC is on sale now. That is not a sponsor. I just had to read that because someone gave me $20.
Rescinded any complaints or strikes that you've put out. Again, I don't know if you can do...
What do the comments on this look like? I don't know how many people have come in here. Newest. Whoops, rip bozo. What are the oranges for? It all comes full circle. Well, this didn't age too well. That's really it. Like there's only a couple of comments. Not many people have gone back, I guess.
That. I assume you probably can. Why haven't you done that and posted a screenshot? You also leaned on what as somebody who has had people in their life who have made the ultimate.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, is he going to talk about how people kill themselves all the time and you said you're in a bad headspace? That's so funny. By the way, you guys hit the goal. Thank you.
Nicholas!
Here's another goal.
The GOAT. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Oh, it's gone. Where'd it go? Did I just exit out by accident? Oh, it's here.
Move of a lot of people will call cowardice.
Dude, what a weird way to talk about suicide.
But you use depression as a shield. You know.
Bro, what was the quote from KSI? Are you shitting on depression, mate? Are you taking a piss out of depression, mate?
Self-harm thoughts.
His message
Guys, I'm not going to show the DMs, dude. There's no need to. Just, bro. My word is my bond, okay? Okay, fine, I'll show it. Fuck you, Nicholas DeOrio!
Thank you!
This message is sponsored by Adblock.
As a shield. And that's really disgusting. Mental health is an issue.
Well, I don't know if Jeremy said that he's in a dark place yet, but how did he, oh my God, bro. How has he, like, made this 15 minutes in length?
Howard.
Without a single clip of the stream that he's talking about.
Submit false flags. Now, I know I haven't had a problem publicly admitting that I'm a shitty person and I do shitty things. There are many clips of me doing this.
Oh, thank God that he's done that.
But here is the actions I'm taking to remedy it. I have reached out and actually do it.
Oh, wait, this is funny. Wait, this part, I was going to turn off the video, but this is where he tells Matt exactly what his statement should be publicly.
Line program it for attention. When you have one of the best systems in the world.
Yeah, he's so smug in this video.
Full of places to go talk to somebody. There are programs you can take part in free of charge.
Dude, you have to go to therapy, Matt. You keep flagging videos.
There's online programs you can do. Matt, if you want to talk to somebody, you can talk to me offline.
Yo, Matt, if you're ever feeling sad, I know I'm the guy who's like blasting you in the ass right now for financial gain, but if you want me to be your therapist, I could be your big dumb fuck moron therapist. Like, dude, talk to me.
Fine, okay.
Listen, every YouTuber I'm shitting on, if you want to confide your deepest, darkest secrets in my DMs, do it, please.
I believe you. But when you use that as an excuse...
This is the most concern of a concern troll I've ever seen in my life.
For fucking with other people's livelihoods...
Dude, this is the final boss of concern trolling.
People believe you less. Now, what...
iDubbbz fucked up by just not making this his entire video when he called this out.
You should have done, rather
his eyes are so
than
red.
upload 3 videos the next day like nothing...
His eyes are legitimately insanely bloodshot.
Nothing happened, is upload this video. Hi, my name's Mundane Matt.
Hi, Matt.
As you know, I've done some bad things in the past.
Aww.
My channel hasn't been growing, and it's had an effect on me.
Has it, Jer? Has it really?
I've made some irrational decisions.
Did you?
These decisions were to attack other creators, like Ethan Van Sciver.
Well, not Ethan Van Sciver, but I think this is still on point for you.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Jeremy will help carry the boulders.
Wait, that's true. His eyes are pink because he got pink eye from shoving it up the bull's ass.
Were.
That's what it is, dude. He's got... Dude, this is not pink eye. It's the gift of the bull.
To attack other creators, like Ethan Van Sciver. To...
Yeah, Bob the Boulder.
Be a coward. Submit...
He's got a bullseye view, yeah.
False flags. Now, I know I haven't had a problem publicly admitting
Mark of the Beast.
that I'm a shitty person and I do shitty things. There are many clips of me doing this.
By the way, he's quoting Matt when he says that. He's saying that Matt's like, I don't care that I say I'm a shitty person.
But here is the actions I'm taking to remedy it.
Yeah, Jeremy, that's important when you make your apology. You have to be like, these are the actions that I'm taking to remedy the situation.
I have reached out and actually do it to people that you struck. Apologize. Don't make excuses.
I just saw Keppel's
Thank you
tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keppel's appreciated the shout out.
This guy can't even follow his own advice and has become an alcoholic local. Check it out.
No, he quit
and let me know
alcohol,
what you
bro,
think in the
yesterday.
comments
It's his
below.
first day sober.
I have rescinded the strikes.
He can't rescind the strikes, Jer.
Here is the evidence of that. If there were videos...
Pink eye is no joke. If you need to talk about it with somebody, the quartering is there. Hey, dude, I'm gonna find somebody on Twitter who's like, dude, Mudahar is tweeting out this. Oh my god, dude, this needs to be a response, like a demonic response to send to somebody who's crying out for help, bro. Dude, POV Mudahar tweets out, why even bother living, to be honest? You tweet out, listen, man, if you need somebody to really just sit down and talk to you about this, the quartering is always there for you. Dude, someone's like, I can't take it anymore. It's like, listen, man, if you ever need someone to reach out to, I think Jeremy of the Quartering will be happy to listen to you at any time of the night. You should call him.
That resulted in a community guide.
Dude, Jeremy and his wife would love to hear everything you have to say.
Headline strike. I have sent cash, some amount, to help.
Dude, this is the craziest part, is that Jeremy thinks that Mundane Matt needs to financially help recoup the losses of the 90-day bans on their channels from streaming. He's like saying that if you do something like this and you get somebody temporarily banned, you are responsible for like financially supporting them moving forward. That's how hard Jeremy pushed for this.
I have sent cash, some amount, to help make.
He's talked himself into the worst possible position. I think you know this.
Up for the lost revenue from flagging down the Kumite or failure or Andy Worski.
Dude, he thinks that if you flag down Andy Worski, you should have to financially support Andy Worski. Meaning that if Jeremy does not financially support the Kino Casino, he is a hypocrite. That dude, he's directly saying that if you flag down Andy Worski, you need to financially support him.
I will take some time to reflect on my behavior and the further direction of this.
Pay up, Jeremy! You owe Andy some big bucks.
Channel. I understand why you're mad, and I apologize. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
How is this video real? Dude, it's 7 years old. The question is how it's not deleted in the carnage.
Weeks. And then you take time off to really think about it. To think about the direction of your channel.
The hypocrisy is the worst part.
Because
I saw one comment where like, dude, they're ruining this guy's life. That he's just trying to support his family. And someone quote tweeted and said like, none of these people have families. I don't know, it just made me laugh. I understand Jeremy has a wife and stuff, but that was just one that got me. Is like, none of these people have families.
The expiration date on popular YouTubers is short.
Is it?
Most people can't YouTube for more than a year or two without
this is true
falling out of relevance. That includes you. That includes me.
I guess you're on the tail end of that now, buddy. Things are getting a bit more difficult for you these days. Anywho, Camelot found this one. He took a sign that said "Flagger ahead," posed with it, and uploaded it to Twitter. I had to include this one. What is this tweet? Stuttering Craig calling out the quartering in his YouTube shorts. Yeah, let's take a look at this clip. I don't know who Stuttering Craig really is, but
and yet somehow
he's from Side Scrollers. I don't know if I think I was like shitting on this guy for his leaflet convo, right?
It's this drama. He seemingly managed to get 10,000 subs in a single day on Monday, right here. Kind of shoving this in.
Jeremy dropped a video on McDonald's the other day calling their new drink poisonous. Remember, Jeremy just chugs alcohol all day long. Listen, dude, if my wife was just like totally not going to have a child with me, I would drink as much as him too.
In our face, right? Which I think is great. Fucking A, awesome. So I went into a Social Blade and I started doing a little bit of digging. And let me tell you this right now. The quartering, doing great right now. Look at the views here.
Yeah, big views. So he's going over all the YouTube shorts.
What are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
And it's just like this woman's stolen content for just multiple minutes at a time.
Not a single bit outside of an...
He can't even be like, wow, that's crazy.
Intro.
Dude, somebody needs to just... Guy, I know, Jax Films is cringe, la 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 la. But like, I need to cover more shit on this channel because this is really funny to me. So I need Jax Films to see this. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying how he needs to see it, but all I'm saying is Jax Films needs to watch what are the oranges for?
And hhis watermark on this short here.
Yeah, put the quartering over it.
Literally nothing. But this is not a standalone thing. Let's go to more.
What are the orange?
We can go check out more of his shorts, and you'll see that that's literally all he does when it comes to this. It's literally taking other people's content.
This Patriot astronaut was having none of this woke reporter's bait questions. You absolutely...
And you don't even really make money off of this. It's just to inflate your views and make your ego bigger.
We love to
Let me
see
get
it.
the pulse up.
Like this is all like nothing. All the views that he's getting there, it's like worthless.
Here we go.
Just 4.
Oh, bingo bongo. Where are we at? So he literally is taking things and
it is a big question, and I
dude, first black man to visit the moon. This is what we needed.
I
literally just
Nicholas the
repackaging
Goat,
them
thank
as
you
a
for
self.
the $5, my man.
And that is how he has grown over on YouTube.
You can link it to your main videos. I mean, you're welcome to try, but the demographic of people who are scrolling shorts don't give a fuck about your like reading an article for 30 minutes. You know that, right? Like there's an entire separate audience of people. That's why you'll have YouTubers who have 1 million subscribers who get 3 views on a live stream, because the difference between live concurrent viewers to YouTube channel VOD watchers to YouTube Shorts viewers, they're all just, they're different. You'll have some crossover with VOD viewers and stream viewers, but a stream viewer might not watch a 60-minute video, or a 60-minute video watcher might not watch a live stream. The YouTube Shorts guys, they watch TikTok and Reels. You're just like another platform for them, but they're not going to sit down and watch like a horizontal video. It's just never going to happen.
And it's fraudulent, which I think is a phenomenal way
Nicholas,
to
the
describe
goat.
Jeremy
Thank
and
you
the
for the
quartering.
$5, my man.
He is a fraud. He is a...
So he just got clapped for that right here. Moving right along. Dude, this is like the CEO of Rumble, right? Like he's got like a really shitty Rumble icon here. Not even dark mode, cringe. So people were saying, hey, Chris, why are you blocking people for this? There you have it, folks. Rumble is taking the side of a false flagging, grifting scumbag like the quartering, who's stealing other people's content in a non-transformative way. And then the CEO responds back by saying, no, I am not taking sides. I don't get involved in creator drama. If I did, I'd waste my days dealing with thousands of Rumble creators. If YouTube cancels somebody, take it up with YouTube. It has nothing to do with Rumble. If someone on Rumble is for cancel culture, I absolutely don't agree with that, but that's their prerogative and their choice. I definitely wouldn't fall to pressure by canceling them back. In fact, we're welcome to whoever gets canceled on Rumble. YouTube was the bad choice to begin with. This is a crazy quote because you're not making any money on Rumble, not like any significant amount or anything comparable to what you'd make on YouTube. YouTube is the right choice for anyone who has a YouTube because people don't want to go to Rumble unless you're paying them the big bucks. No one's, everyone here is just like, hey, listen, I'm going to do YouTube until I get banned. And then if I have to get stuck on Rumble, I'll go to Rumble. That's all your platform is. That's all it'll ever be. It's not a competitor. And simultaneously, it is kind of crazy to give yourself like impunity to never have to ban anybody ever, even if they do deplorable unhinged shit. So you're saying that you wouldn't ban Vitaly for doing fake pedo investigations on your platform? Because I don't know if that's somebody that I'd want to give my money to. I don't know if I'd want to wrap myself up in there. There's a reason why bans are like justified and why we shouldn't return to explicitly the wild, wild west of the internet. And if you disagree with that and you're a free speech absolutist, you'll be like Vito Giswaldi. That's the end game of every free speech absolutist is being Vito Giswaldi arguing over children on Twitter. That's where your life is headed, right? Because eventually you're going to start hitting some of these topics that I don't know if your worldview can propel you past. You know, I don't want to give money to people who stream while driving. I don't want to either. Yeah. So with a couple of contradictions pointed out by the owner of Kiwi Farms, here is a recap on Rumble's free speech. Bro's mad. Using path networks to DDoS protect Rumble, Cloud, and Rumble Video, they previously gloated about ISP black holing Kiwi Farms. So that's number one. Number two, they paid the quartering more than $2 million while he's taking down other channels and gloating about depriving a family of 7 their income. The first screenshot is Path Networks openly gloating that they deplatformed Kiwi Farms. They did. And an ISP backbone level, Rumble Cloud is currently front-end provider for Kiwi Farms. At any point, Path Networks can deplatform Kiwi Farms again, and all of Rumble Video. Rumble has been made aware of this multiple times by Twitter and email. They refuse to find another DDoS provider or simply in-house their own. This is probably a fairly large criticism to go for a free speech absolutist platform. The second screenshot, okay, so the first screenshot is, don't worry, we're ahead of the trend. When we blocked the Kiwi Farms from advertising in 2021, this also prevents downstream networks like FiberHub from announcing any of Kiwi Farmers' prefixes through the network. Thank you for being proactive. You're very welcome. Thank you for encouraging other providers to do the same. It's the right choice and an easy one. So that's what he's referencing there. Second screenshot is a fraudulent demand letter sent to our physical data center by Path Network attorney, demanding they physically seize our hard drives and send them to Path Network. Thankfully, our data center did not do this. Third screenshot is the quartering directly telling me that he can deplatform and extort me anytime. Extort anyone he wants to deprive them of constitutional rights, and if he doesn't have to worry about the fallout because he has 5 years of guarded income by Rumble, paid for by Rumble coin, delegated to him by the CEO. He immediately followed up on these threats the next day. The timeline is so tight that I don't believe it could have been anybody else but Jeremy Hambley. Then both the quartering and Chris personally stated on their Twitter that deplatforming clip channels will be welcome on their competing product. I'm sensing a trend here. Deplatformed by Path Networks, find sanctuary on Rumble Cloud, protected by Path Networks. Deplatform from the quartering, find sanctuary on Rumble Video, funded by the quartering. I'm being forced to assume that this is a sanctioned activity and that Rumble doesn't give a fuck about censorship, especially if it drives customers into their walled garden, which I would kind of agree with. Yeah. It's never been an issue until people started spamming my wife. I literally don't care if they make fun of me, like her family has seen this shit. Unofficial truths, they delete the videos. The more they do, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. So yeah, it's another one. And then Chris said, we use Cloudflare. No creator has a 5-year deal with Rumble or anything close. Also, Rumble has been moving away from deal structure toward a creator program structure or Rumble Studio ad structures. Chris, you don't understand your own product. Reposting here for continuity. You're either lying or you don't understand. Cloudflare only protects the front end. You have an autonomous system, number, ASN, and IP addresses that must be networked. And then I don't know if he... My response, we use Cloudflare in the USA. We've been rolling off Path for quite some time. If you're looking from a different market, you might see Path, but not for most markets, including the US. But can you tell me what the oranges are for? So you still use Path. That's what I'm getting out of this. All I'm getting is that you still use Path. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, so he just uses Path. Okay, well, thank you for clearing that up. The quartering quit alcohol. So this is a big update. I want to be really positive towards Jeremy for a minute, and I'm going to call out a genuinely good thing that he did. Yesterday at 1:12 p.m. on April 15th, I tweeted out announcing to my entire audience that Jeremy quit alcohol.
I also hard cut alcohol on my birthday too. So, I mean, that's, you know, it's been 2 days, you know, but
good job.
Yeah, but I'm just doing.
So anyways, he was drinking literally that night. Literally that night, he started drinking. Everything that has ever been flagged has been me. Kneel before my power. Never cut the alcohol, Jeremy. Never. So this was tweeted at 1 a.m. Literally 12 hours after I tweeted congratulating him for quitting alcohol, he was literally drunk on feed. Literally drunk on main. Not even kidding. He's literally drunk on main. Absolutely, absolutely unbelievable. Yeah.
I also hard cut alcohol on my birthday too. So, I mean, that's, you know, it's been 2 days, you know, but
good job.
Yeah, but that's,
yeah, it didn't last very long.
I'm just doing a hard cut, complete cut. No like time frame, no like only for a month, just a hard cut. Okay. And so we'll see how that goes.
Alcohol will claim him. Yeah, it will.
I think I'll.
I think it will. So moving right along here, I stole this from Floki, and he'll never get it back. It's mine forever now. The quartering 3 hours after quitting alcohol.
Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die? Like.
So here's where things start to get a little out of hand. If you guys are familiar with like the time zone of when this was occurring, this was during my previous stream. So we were covering the new Saikuno allegations, and as soon as I was live, Jeremy just started fucking full caps posting, spamming his Twitter timeline, saying some of the most deranged, unhinged, drunk fucking tweeting. And by the time my stream was over, it was deleted. I am literally the most unlucky person on the planet because I didn't get any of the screenshots because we were here together watching the show. But we've got most of them now, so we'll take a look at them together. But first, who the fuck is John Delarose, bro? This guy is the most retarded person in the story south of Jer. This will be an unpopular opinion, but what they're doing to the quartering right now is a full cancel mob. Yes, he took out 2 people's channels and like aimed for financial ruination in like, and again, that's how it appears. it might be the most embarrassingly unfortunate mistake or whatever. But like, dude, this guy announced it, called this shot like Babe Ruth, and their channels got hit the next day. He was acting like a mob boss in DMs. Everyone thinks this guy is totally guilty. It's all rumor, innuendo, and an active attempt to destroy him. Where's the rumor? Source Jeremy. Saying a piece on one matter is one thing, but this is really ugly, and I think who's reeling it in, they do this type of thing regularly. The leftists are getting in here, and they're, dude, this is a bipartisan issue, dude. We got people shaking hands with PPP who would have literally never done that in their entire life. If anything, Jeremy Hambley needs prayer right now. Your God can't save him from what's coming, okay? And he's not going to save his liver either, so this guy's fucked. So we can get on track. Do we want people to turn a new leaf in grace, or do we want them destroyed? And people push back saying, what would it take for redemption in your eyes? I don't know, maybe a confession? You fucking worthless fucking waste of air. You fucking pathetic loser. Maybe he could just concede that he did it, for starters. That's not enough, but it would be a start. It's not complicated. I told him directly, apologize. He claims to be a Christian. He should know this. I would like to see that happen. I don't think the actions of the entire internet piling on are helping moving anything towards that, though. If anything, it just causes digging in and mudslinging to get worse when we're about to lose the midterm elections. Bro, we're stealing Vosh. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I do actually literally fucking it's an election year. We can't take out the quartering. He's so important to the cause. He's like the Charlie Kirk of career suicide. That's what he's like, the Charlie Kirk, but instead of what actually happened, Jeremy did it if he was pierced by his own glider. That's what he's like, Charlie Kirk. God, is he a troll? I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is actually infuriating. It's actually infuriating. This is like the Hassan Piker Vosh defense for one of literally the worst, most mundane garbage. This guy just reads articles and goes, damn, that shit's woke as hell, dog. That's his whole content. His whole content is like, holy crap, there's a black guy on my TV. I bet he does crimes.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
This is his content. He just reads an article. What are we dealing with here? Dude, if Jeremy is what's standing between the left and the election, you've already lost. I don't know what's happening. Dude, you don't have to worry about the midterm elections. Leftists don't vote. Hotep has all these messages now. We're going to look through these together. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited, bro. I'm so fucking excited. Here we go. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the vibe I was looking for.
Emperor's out here voting based on the quarter pounder's opinions? Online politics can't be this cooked, right, chat?
Dude, it's over. The golden age of politics ended. It's bad enough you fucks harass my elderly mother, my in-laws, my offline friends, but if you think for a goddamn second that you can weasel into their DMs to get them to turn on me? It's just proof this is all manufactured fake drama. I don't care if you've got an issue with me, but attacking my co-hosts and their families, that's so fucking low. You know who you are. I've seen your pathetic DMs begging for dirt, harassing them, harassing their families. Holy shit, they've got nothing to do with any of this. Retards keep telling me, take a break, take a break. Well, I would love it if you low-life scum would like to, have a fucking ounce of self-awareness. You're harassing my staff like if they've got anything to fucking do with it, and you expect me not to defend my staff? Everything that's ever been flagged has been me! Kneel before my power! Hey, Jeremy, maybe you should stop drinking. Never! Not even one day! Hey, Jeremy, I'm actually pretty sure I got the channel taken down because I reported a video of theirs and it got brought to YouTube's attention. Now, wait a minute! No!
Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Thank you. Oh, God, bro. This is so... Dude. Now, wait a minute. No! Again, I disavow! But it's like the entire internet is purposely forgetting that I have a few viewers that maybe took a little bit of exception to the harassment. I never told anyone to do this, by the way. Not like anybody cares. Jeremy, you released like a tutorial on exactly how to get them banned. All of your messages are like, they're currently ban evading. Were it so easy. You're like the Arbiter. You listed like every TOS violation they were breaking, and you're like, oh, they're so easy to flag. Anybody could do it. And then you know what happened? Their channels went down. So,
Nicholas!
Yeah.
The GOAT.
He's like the fucking
Thank you
Arbiter.
for the $5,
Were
my
it
man.
so easy. Dude, this is just insane. This guy will write something like, all of you guys are ban evading, Andy. It would be so easy to get you banned. And then he's like, by the way, I guess I didn't do it, and you can't blame me for it. And this guy like threatened to do it like 28 times. Yeah. I never told anyone to do this, by the way. Not like anybody cares. Everything that's ever been flagged has been me. Kneel before my power. Okay, Jeremy. Hey, buddy, I heard that we were quitting alcohol. I'm gonna guess that's not what happened here. I'm gonna guess that's not a Joker Hambly. Oh my God, bro, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Up ahead, dude. Oh, we got this Hotep guy is just clipping like crazy. Listen to this one. This one is diabolical.
Yeah, that guy is me drunk tweeting. That guy is me drunk tweeting 100%. Yeah, that guy is me drunk tweeting and being like, oh shit.
I wonder what you could possibly be referencing.
Like,
yeah, dude. Doesn't that suck when you're doing a little drunk tweeting? Pause to zoom in on. Bro, she's seen some shit. She's seen some shit, Jer. Holy fuck, bro. The quartering has now deleted all of these tweets. Oh my God, bro. More storms tonight. Massive flooding out here. How about we take a break? You know, take a load off of it. Man, if I take a load off of it, you already know what's gonna happen. Dude. Oh my God. I gotta play it. Here's the alcohol calling to Jeremy. Dude, here it is, bro. This is the alcohol calling to Jeremy on a regular Sunday evening, bro. Oh, you can't get the lyrics for fucking song videos?
Not yet, but I mean, what? Well, I mean, you don't absolutely have to go to meet.
No, it's this
person. Well, yeah, but well, I know I gotta start practicing this step. Yeah. Well, I mean, the only other question
What do you do if I find myself in a situation where everyone's drinking around me? Like, what do I do?
Situation where
Jeremy's therapist is actually his sleep paralysis demon.
maybe somebody.
Dude. Dude, Jeremy's fucking what is it? What is the fucking default drink for everybody like Jeremy? It's oh God, what is that whiskey? Like the cheap shit? What is the cheap fucking whiskey that everybody... Jameson. Yeah, dude, the quartering is sitting down getting ready to play like Super Mario Brothers on his stream that night. And he's like, dude, I'm just feeling really sad right now. What do you think I should do? And the Jameson bottle from across the room is looking at him like the fucking helmet from the Green Goblin. Take a drink. No, wait, all right, I can't. It's like too... What's the matter, Jeremy? Why don't you come take a drink from me, Jeremy? Jeremy, it's just one sip. Nobody's ever drunk tweeted off of one tweet. Oh, off of one sip, Jeremy. You just need to relax a little. Never listen when the alcohol starts talking. Oh God, dude. This is just so fucking funny, bro. It is so... I am having so much fun talking about the fucking Jeremy. He's like mentally ill. Anyways, anybody know anything about the launch codes? Mini spurging over. It's just a bummer that people are mad at me for no reason, by the way, and they can't get a reaction from me. I kind of did. And then they harass my family. And then they put my friends in a horrible position. And I've got to say I'm sorry. Where are the launch codes? Every single creator can have a Rumble deal just like me. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Just use Rumble Studio and run my ads. It's free money. More people need to go after it. Oh, yeah, the retards keep telling me to take a break. What have we already read? Don't forget, I have the power to summarily fucking delete any YouTube channel I want. You'd think since they all say this shit unironically, they'd be a bit more concerned. Looking forward to another massive year on Rumble. We're even more integrated now than ever, and thanks to our partnership, we're gonna build a whole new studio so we can have IRL guests, hopefully in time for the midterms. They've always had my back, and the next several years are gonna rock. Dude. Yeah, it's just so funny. The Rumble stuff, like, seems... He's making it so Rumble is super tied to this entire thing. Like, I don't know how close Rumble was to this before, but Jeremy is, like, assigning them guilt. It's really embarrassing. Melanie Mack is like, actually, I'm a bimbo whose only words are the F slur. So I actually think you've done nothing wrong, Mr. Boss.
I think that's really what it is right now, is that in the whole content creation space.
I would say that YouTube's probably happy that he's taken Rumble down with the ship, but I don't know if YouTube knows Rumble exists. Dude, you took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
General, like there's not as much to talk about, and so they're attacking each other. And I think it's just, I think too, because we had a lot to talk about with all of the gay stuff.
Guys, all of the woke grifter topics are not hitting right now, and all of the Jeremy Hambley's of flagging loser videos are at the top of my recommended.
Is Dark Vibe EU a version?
The left is winning.
No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
This is slander. Jeremy doesn't need a demonic possessed bottle to talk him into an excuse to drink.
Stuff, the transgender stuff, and all of that. Because we were fighting against it, and we were, really banding together to speak against these things. So these things started to die down some more. And it's like,
dude, Jeremy's going to turn into like a Master Roshi archetype as he gets older. He's going to be like, welcome back to the top 5 hottest, the quartering panelist co-hosts. These are some lovely ladies, but today they'll be competing to see who's the #1 hottest quartering female character.
wait, now what's the next target? Instead of like
Melanie Mack has those birthing hips that
trying to say, okay, how are we gonna shift content?
You might even call my show Hot Chick Heaven.
And, focus on happier things or whatever. And instead it's just, oh wait, now I need another target. Let's manufacture something.
Dude, nothing's manufactured, you fucking moron. She's so, dude, there's...
Nicholas, the goat.
I actually think she's the elusive dumb and a grifter.
Just get on the next thing. And so that's right now, there's just
she's nuclear bad faith. It's almost so much bad faith that it comes back around again.
Conservatives attacking each other, and yeah, it's insane.
Dude, she's got an expiration date, and I'm not talking about the wall. The quartering copes about views being down for everyone, blaming it on summertime, and all the news is bad. Oh, it's so pathetic to watch him grovel.
Yeah, I mean, almost everything is negative right now. It has been for months.
Why are you immediately going to the eggs? No, I meant her career. She has literally no talent. She's got no talent. She can't hold a conversation, right? She's the co-host equivalent of Mal from the Saikuno drama. She's like a side chick to the side chick. She doesn't have any, she's just kind of sitting there.
And I also think you see that
the girl who's not talking is more interesting than her.
We can see that in people tuning in for views and stuff like that. There's this this artificial narrative that it's specific to certain channels. It's just not true. If you look at people are tuning in to live streams. Look, it's summertime. All the news is bad. It's just every time news breaks, it's another bad thing. At some point, like, I remember, like, it's not even that long ago.
I always want to just make you a little bit aware of like political YouTubers. The ones that you should fear are the ones who think they can make a difference, because those people make their money off of the world sucking. The world being a mess is their entire financial system. If the world got better and there was less to talk about, they would go broke. The people who are incentivized to discuss their perfect society are only incentivized to do so if it remains bad. Just pointing that out.
When we had all this stuff popping off in Minnesota and all the F around and find out stuff, everyone was like, yeah, this is
like, let's say these guys won and they killed DEI. That would be the worst financial week. Like the week after that, all of their channels would just fucking grind to a halt. They'd have nothing else to talk about.
Great. Ice raids, this is great.
They profit immensely off of DEI. It's probably their favorite moment. When you see a Chibi Reviews tweet where it's like, the government is trying to censor anime, that's his most financially lucrative moment of his day.
That went away because I'm assuming it was bad press for Trump, and he already had the Iran war stuff going on. It was just too many like bad things going on at once. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, I'm not saying that live streams in general are like down. I mean, are like not getting viewed.
She literally is. Yes.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, I see it even when I look at like other streamers.
All right, he's too slow. I can't watch like a raw Jeremy clip. So in the meantime, I want to show you what some of Jeremy's peers are saying. This is Nerdrotic. The original stream is down here, but the Elisa Clips channel has posted the segment where Jeremy's peers in his space, who cover some of the same topics, are also now denouncing him and shitting on him publicly. So things are a lot worse than you even realize. Because yeah, creators like Ethan Klein are jumping out to talk about it, and there are creators in like right-wing spaces that are jumping out to talk about it, but he's in entirely different communities now are condemning him as well.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr. Oreo.
Thank you.
Internet gets its pound of flesh from everyone. KC has been playing the internet blood sports too long. They went after Melanie and Razorfist. KC
I don't even remember who Razorfist is, but does that guy suck? I forgot.
Razorfist even provided receipts. It's all part of what goes with the gig, and what goes with the gig. And there's certain unwritten rules. And one of those biggest unwritten rules is...
You don't flag videos? I'm going to take a guess on this one.
Don't false flag.
Oh, Jer, this is bad.
You know, it's right up there.
You're getting it from every angle right now.
Don't snitch in prison.
You're like the women you hate.
Just don't do it. We all...
They're coming from every angle, Jeremy. What are you going to do?
All get criticized.
It's a content bukkake.
Okay. We all get criticized. So no matter where you are on the issue, I stay out of this shit, by the way. I'm fine getting asked about it, though. I'll tell you what I think. I don't know if it's going to be the best answer in the world. But I'll just say this. I have been criticized a couple of times on the internet, once or twice.
And let me guess, you didn't go through and flag their entire YouTube channel because you're a well-adjusted adult?
I catch a hell of a lot of strays, but people come after me. And when it first happened, early days, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? But...
Guys, being in constant shit blows.
Commentator of the year, the best
absolutely fucking
of the year.
blows.
Do you know how his bowl got his name? They said Adam was the first man in his bedroom, while Jeremy is pissing in cellars. And of course a Hebrew would be parting things like Moses.
Do you know how I got these scars? So I was in the basement, and my wife went out for pizza without me. And then... the bull came home without her one night and asked me, why does the basement smell of piss? And I looked at him and I said, well, and he looked at me again and goes, why does the basement smell of piss? And that's when he put a knife in my mouth. And
you know, it's a mindset.
All it takes is one bad bull. Yeah.
to content creation and to anything creative or any job you do. There is a mindset, because there's going to be problems with whatever job you take, right? Not every.
The bull took my foreskin. That's when the bull put the knife on my cock and started carving. He said, "You can have this foreskin back if."
I think it's great. You have to get along with coworkers you don't like, or I had to do that a lot in parts. But what I have learned is I've got the best advice I got from a content creator in a video was compete against yourself. That came from a quartering video.
Dude,
and I took it to heart and really thought about that.
Dude, imagine if you're like, oh, my mentality comes from the quartering telling me to only compete against yourself and tune out the noise. And you find out this guy has just gone on a complete mental breakdown tirade in like just calling for the fucking channels to be mass deleted for the people who are shitting on him online, providing no contrary evidence to any of the claims that he's made defending himself.
And that's all I've ever done. I don't give a shit what other people do. And when other people are successful, that's great. It's awesome. It's not like, I think it's a mentality that there's some kind of fixed pie. It's not a fucking fixed pie. So if somebody else is successful, then they're taking something away from, I'll use my I statements, taking something away from me. That is a defeatist mindset.
Fucking true.
A completely defeatist mindset. So compete against.
I will say this is a really good way to navigate Jeremy by pointing out false flagging is bad, not really getting into the nitty gritty of exactly what's happening, but pointing out like, here's how his mindset, if it was different, he would have found himself in a better avenue. It's like, hey, I'm not really into the YouTube drama thing, but this is a teaching point for like other people who might be going down like a darker path.
It's yourself. Mind my own business. And people are still going to fuck with you. People are still going to go after family members. People went after my family members quite a bit. And what I did was
Yeah, it's sad, but it comes with the territory, unfortunately. Listen, you guys have problems with your jobs too, all right? But I guarantee I would still pick this over my first job when I was working in like a retail space. So
understood that this is the internet. And in the early days, I had talked about.
I've explained this many times, but dude, when you're talking to your audience about how bad things are, they literally had a long commute today. Their boss is a piece of shit. Their employees, well, not employees, like their customers treat them badly. Like, I don't know where you're working or what you're doing, but I guarantee your job was a hell of a lot harder than mine was today, right? I guarantee that you probably, even my regular job is pretty, like, it's not like it's a nuclear difficult thing to do. Like, there are people who are in the audience who make their money doing manual labor every single day, fall into their house and fucking fall asleep at the end of the night, get back up and do it again because they need their family to be stable and successful, and that's the way that they provide, right? So when Jeremy's worst moment of his day is getting called a cuck loser on the Keto Casino, I don't think that the person who's a literal fucking laborer in his audience is going to really care or feel bad for him that the worst moment of his day was getting called the cuck loser by PPP.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
Jeremy found Christ after personally witnessing a Hebrew get nailed.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, you work at a crisis center, doctors, nurses, people die in front of you every single day. Hopefully not every single day, but you know what I mean, right? It's like, dude, this person called me a butt munch online. I need to destroy their income. Yeah, I don't know if I can justify that one. You're not going to win this battle. Even when YouTubers have like egregiously bad situations, they still mostly pale in comparison to what the average person who gives them money is dealing with.
Having wife and kids, would I change that now? I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I don't recommend everybody do that.
I like my job, banned for disagreeing. No, the thing is, like, I'm sure maybe some of you guys have your dream job and it's really easy, but I think the vast majority of people in the chat right now don't really want to hear the crocodile tears from a successful YouTuber who makes a bunch of money sitting on their ass all day, clicking buttons and laughing into the camera. I mean, this guy is fortunate enough to be sitting in a room with someone as dumb as Melanie Mack for financial gain. That would be honestly, would you pick any laborers in the chat, would you pick your job over hanging out with Melanie Mack? That might be a tougher one.
I just never thought anybody would watch or listen. So forgive me. But yeah, they do that, and they do it to get attention. They do whatever reason they do it. They do it. because it's the internet. That's just what happens. What I did was nothing. Let people have their say. It blows over.
I like how, again, I mentioned this already, but I like how Nerdrotic has taken a bad thing that happened tangential to his community, condemned it without really saying too much, because obviously the I don't want to cover drama thing is the I don't want to cover drama thing. Normally when I hear that, they go on to talk about the full drama. It seems like this is more of a teachable moment for him to help other people.
Is it great to hear? No, but it will blow over. You can get in the mud and sling around, and it's an absolute fucking waste of time because it's on the internet. It's not the real world. So didn't take it that seriously. My family knows what's up.
And Jeremy, I don't mean to be this guy, but you're not showing any evidence for them targeting your family. And that's the right thing to do, by the way. You shouldn't be showing evidence for that. The issue that Jeremy is having is that he's talking about it. The worst thing that you could possibly do is tell the internet that they're doing something and provide no evidence for it. You either have to do one or the other. If you talk about it, you confirm it, and you're also telling people it's bothering you, so they know they're going to do it more. But at least if you show it, you can have people have sympathy for you and potentially come over to your side. It's a double-edged sword. You have to make the decision whether you want to be fully public about something like this or completely silent about it. You cannot do a half measure or you lose everyone. This is happening to me. Oh, where's the proof? No proof, no support, right? Same exact thing. If you go out and you confirm these things that are happening to you in your real life to private figures, it just makes more people aware that this is something that gets to you, and that's a way they could fuck with you. And no, I don't think that's like the majority of the audience, but unfortunately, a percentage of these people are absolutely unhinged and uncontrollable, and they exist in your audience too. People that you've talked about have probably had to deal with them. So it's irrational to say that to blame whatever their actions are on the Kino Casino or Andy Worski if they haven't directed them. You know, you're not responsible for your audience unless you explicitly do something that causes the audience to act in a certain way. I don't think that every psychotic chatter in your audience is your responsibility. I mean, statistically, a couple of them in your 2 million subs are like pedophiles, right? I don't think that you did anything to make those people come through into your audience. Right? Same kind of logic applies. But in a case like I'm Alex and Slazo is the one I always go to, where Alex said lies about Slazo that painted him as something that he wasn't, predatory, or if you're going on like lines of defamation and stuff that could really financially ruin somebody, and you're pushing those on your channel, well, then the audience's response is your responsibility. If you're telling people exactly how to flag Andy's channel and you didn't pull the trigger yourself, but it's like a dog whistle for them to do it for you, or at least that's how it's perceived by many, it might as well have just been you pulling the trigger. It's just even more cowardly, you know? That's not going to get you out of it. That's not going to make you look better. At this point, you've given enough plausible deniability that if one of your chatters did it, they're still going to blame you because of the way that you've carried your own situation.
I'll give you one story. When the Taco Bout shit happened, that's the worst blowback I've ever gotten. I had press outlets contacting me. I had local San Antonio news contacting me.
All right, so that's Nerdrotic. We're going to jump ahead here, and now we're going to go to Geeks and fucking Gamers. Never thought I'd play Geeks and Gamers on this channel, but Geeks and Gamers is on a panel. This is like what the arcade 1-up panels look like, with Chinaman, Beardo, D-Day Cobra, Epic Mike, X-Wing. That guy loves Star Wars, I can tell.
Let's talk about...
And they're shitting on him, too.
A person that's been on this show before.
Oh.
A person who is accused of farting on this show before.
Apparently Jeremy just goes on these platforms and farts into the camera.
Let's talk about the quartering. So for those that are not aware, it's been a very crazy kind of couple of days.
It's been a long year.
But
the reportering.
Yeah,
start from the beginning. When did it start exactly?
Kino Casino.
But what are the oranges?
Who is
dude, Dan Vask, who's in the middle right now, looks like Andy, but like back when he was hosting Worski Live. That literally just looks like Andy Worski. It dresses like him too.
Channel they focus on Kick, but they have clips channels and things like that are over here on YouTube that are ran by their editor. Kino Casino has been going pretty hard on the quartering for a long time now, and you know he has not handled.
But they do other stuff. It's not
No, it's
channel
not just
about.
he's their
it's not
primary
about the
focus.
quartering.
Yeah, he's their primary focus because it's just so damn fun to pick on.
Didn't Mudahar like call him the queefening or something? It was very funny. It was very funny, dude.
But they go after iDubbbz and DSP and everything.
Yeah.
Listen, they're gonna go after.
If Andy Worski and Jason Momoa had a kid, is that what you just said?
Me at some point. They're gonna go after all of us at some point. This is the type of channel it is.
The impression that I get is that it's a channel about denouncing shitty stuff on the internet.
Yeah, they just laugh at dumb shit on the internet, and kind of what we do in a different way. But they've been going pretty hard on him, and they've been getting a lot of traction. And
wow. So yeah, they're just chiming in, taking some pot shots. First will be your dude. Look here, guys. The panel of 7 gamers will decide your fate here. What do you think that the entire panel of Jeremy's peers thinks about his direct threat to get this guy fucking banned? I mean, this is just, dude, this is worst case scenario. You guys can see people who already hated Jeremy talking about it on Twitter all day long, and that's fine. But this is the real damage. It's ruining his potential like collaborations.
Not that hard. If you
And it's not. They're not watching a clip of PPP going like, the quivering has lost or something. They're looking at just Jeremy's tweet.
On the internet saying and doing whatever it is you're saying and doing, you wouldn't have to clean all this shit up. People wouldn't go, oh, we have to look into X, Y, and Z if you were just doing what you're saying you're doing. You go out and say, oh, I'm gonna get your channels reported.
Yeah, the jury's in deliberation.
Take it down. You know what? Actually, guys, that was a joke. I'm not gonna do that. And then the next day, everything you said you were gonna do starts happening. You can't go, oh, don't look at me. It's not like I said I was gonna do this. You fucking said it like a day ago.
Yeah. Dude, guys, it's so bad when everyone on every side of the aisle in every different community is all agreeing that Jeremy's fucked here. That is really bad.
What I'm saying, Kata, is that even to lie and do shitty stuff on the internet, you have to have some level of intelligence to conceal that properly. And it's like it's funny.
Clearly he's not.
Yeah.
And they're not. There's 8 people on the screen right now, but you can call it the 7 because in the boys there are like never actually 7 people on that team.
And that's what's funny to me.
And the further context here for everybody that's watching that may not know.
Hey, thank you.
There was kind of an.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
I'm Polly the polar bear. Today's word of the day is nuclear.
Remember your word of the day?
Yeah.
Nuclear. Jer's flagging is like Israel's nuclear weapons. You can't definitively prove they have nukes. They won't confirm they have nukes, but it's widely accepted that they have them.
Yes.
Unwritten rule between YouTubers
I thought they did confirm it, but that shows you how much I know about Israel.
that you don't flag or strike other creators' channels down. There are very, very rare exceptions of direct threats of violence or completely stealing people's content with no transformative, kind of commentary over it.
Yeah,
So
Jeremy's now like the anti-YouTuber's YouTuber. That's another thing. He's gone from being somebody who's like argued in favor of all of the approved talking points to violating all of the approved talking points in one drunken stupor.
say, for instance,
3.
I've already told people, like, you can clip out main event, put it on channels. You can, there's plenty of clip channels out there to do that. You can clip, stuff out from our shows if you want to put it on your channel, but you cannot, if I upload a 8 or 10 minute video to Geeks and Gamers, you cannot take that same video and just re-upload it to another channel. You cannot do that. All right. That is a grounds for a creator to go, I'm taking you down. But these are very rare instances. But in terms
But that has nothing to do with this too, because copyright is something that you have to protect if you want to, if that's what you're looking for. But this isn't a copyright dispute. This isn't a copyright strike. It doesn't go to DMCA. YouTube doesn't have to take it down. It's a report based on community guideline violations when you stream on a fucking free speech platform. You stream on a site that has policies against this, and you're abusing this on a site that you're using because it's more financially lucrative than the one you actually have to shill, of course. And you're using YouTube's fucking thing to silence your critics. That's a huge hypocrisy coming from Jeremy of the Quartering.
of you're being mean to me and I don't like it, get fucked. That's the internet. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's a hard line.
so Jeremy has covered these topics before.
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
By the way, Nick, IDK if you saw, but the Kino Cathedral channel is back up.
I'm not sure what
The other
is the
two,
cathedral the
Clips and
chat
Worski,
one? Oh,
are
no.
still down though.
I didn't know there was a third channel that went down.
For other creators and given them
Worski is crazy because he's just not Bannivating. That's like an insane one.
Very sound.
Like they've basically gone back on their choice to unban him during the wave of like the mass unbans. So that really fucking blows.
Advice as to how to handle it. We're going to talk about one of those creators here in just a minute. But before we do that, this was him.
Oh, that's the promo channel. I didn't even know that went down.
Showing a lot of his channels that he showed he has no.
And again, he doesn't even show Midwestly on here, right? He doesn't show the channel that had a strike that he showed last time.
Reporting.
And people are asking for it. And he's not giving it. Guys, he could have 20 channels. This was never proof of anything. He's acting like he's proven it without a shadow of a doubt. He's basically shown nothing. He just shows that after... Dude, the reason why they got Mundane Matt is because nobody on the panel was aware of, like, what would actually... Like, nobody who was present on that panel knew what report history was going in. That's how they caught him. Matt didn't know to cover his tracks. Everyone who appeared on that stream now knew if they wanted to mass flag somebody's YouTube channel, you have to have several Gmails and alt accounts that you can do to keep it away from your actual YouTube. So it could never be traced back to you. So Jeremy coming out here and showing flag history means absolutely nothing because it's been on the back of his mind since he was on the stream fucking 6 years ago.
History. None of them was the Magic the Gathering channel that he showed a report. Now I responded and this really pissed him off. So I says, the issue is that you publicly threatened to take someone else's channel down. You then privately threatened to do it. Then it actually happened a few days later. Instead of taking direct responsibility for your own actions and behavior, you continue to blame the internet. Fucking hell, man. This is painful to watch. He
Did
then
you ratio him? You did.
Big fucking time.
Yeah.
Now he got mad and he deleted some tweets. Let me see if I can because I had to respond.
He deletes tweets all the time.
Oh, he did. So he responded.
That's a hallmark of an impulsive man.
Yeah. So he deleted these tweets right here.
He's a real talkative drunk, which does not help his strategy.
Calling me out. And he's.
I mean, 99% of Jeremy's problems would end if he just shut the fuck up. And he's been on the internet for way too long to be drunk tweeting like a school. Like it's insane.
Saying, so the real reason Jeremy is mad is because of money.
Someone said, Jesus Christ, I hate everyone in that call. And that's important. Because if you do hate everyone in that call, and all of them agree with you, that means this is reaching levels that Jeremy will not be able to sustain for long. That's the big thing. We're seeing a variety of different content creators from different walks of life who cover different types of content tonight, and all of their opinions are exactly the same. It is truly a bipartisan issue.
What are you talking about, man? I'm literally telling you that you have a responsibility as a big creator to not crush smaller creators. And then he says, gosh, it's so easy exposing these people. Jeremy is in my mentions writing the hate wave. Of course, even after I've disproven.
They're not even finding these tweets sympathetic when he's like crying out for help.
Flagging allegations. He admits what I always knew about him. The truth doesn't matter. He's just mad and counting my money, apparently.
Did he cut your
He
entire
100%. He unfairly clipped out my entire reply and built a
Geeks and Gamers. He was really like into the Schneider cut stuff, right? People are saying they don't even know who these guys are. Didn't Geeks and Gamers have Zack Schneider on their show to push the release the Snyder cut thing? I'm pretty sure they had him on the show.
Narrative around it, which is shady as shit.
That's insane.
Yeah, he cut my reply. My full reply that he cut out was right.
Bro, it's so
right
hilarious
here.
how people think they're not transparent.
Yeah, this is what he cut out.
Yeah, so like these are actually like they actually do have presence. If you're not aware of who Geeks and Gamers are, they do absolutely have presence. These are like large. Well, I don't know all of the YouTubers that are on this podcast, but they're large.
Right here. So it doesn't matter.
Like, there is a lot of movement here.
When you have 2 million subscribers and a massive contract with another platform, you're always bragging about how much money you make. You cannot, under any circumstances, that's what he cuts off. You cannot, under any circumstances, threaten to flag another channel that are being mean to you, especially when he's in the same business as I'm in. Where we criticize people all day, every day.
And they're hitting like verbatim the exact same like points. And they're coming to that conclusion on their own without like replaying our words to get there.
I was responding to the MAGA Mike right there.
Mm-hmm.
So then I messaged him and I said, dude, you really need to have somebody talk to you. You have my number. Call me. He blocks me immediately. Immediately when I send that, he blocks me. So then a person that is famous.
Dude, we should talk offline. Jeremy's like, no, I have to tweet it. It needs to be the end of my life.
For this is Mundane Matt Jarbo. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Mundane Matt lost his whole career over false flagging of YouTube channels several years ago. In fact, the quartering was at the center of all of this when it happened. Mundane Matt has been
Yeah, this guy's like snorting X like crack cocaine to tell everybody about what a big crybaby flagger he is.
kind of leaning into this whole thing. And Matt uploaded a video yesterday that I think is as perfect of advice as you can give.
Oh, and that we didn't cover this video. I'm actually gonna watch this through them because we just watched the Jeremy video where he was like, "Hey Matt, listen, I've got some advice. I'll tell you what to do." So now this probably comes across way funnier.
This is what Matt Jarbo said to the quartering.
Okay, I haven't addressed this in
So there's this
Hey,
creature
thank
named
you.
Nicholas DeOrio.
I
He has
appreciate
this
you.
segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
I do have that segment. I like that segment.
Taking a half day because my test stand at work will not boot after the 2 tornadoes passed by.
That's not good.
Bismillah index pointing up look of triumph tack beer let US joke. If a tree fell on my house it knocked the old paws down so we get the big insurance money.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Scrimpin.
yet, but I'm going to be doing a live stream later on tonight to kind of go more into it. But let me just say this, because I feel like after Jeremy did 3 videos about me when my situation happened in 2018, I kind of feel like I owe him one, at least one, right?
Doesn't this come off way funnier now that you know the context of how smug Jeremy was?
Let me just kind of,
when he was concerned trolling the fuck out of Matt.
start with saying this. Jeremy, do an apology video. Come on, get your
Dude, do an apology. Dude, it's literally just ripping the script.
phone out. You can do it. Drunk, sober, it doesn't even really matter. Just go out there and admit you fucked up, because you did fuck up. Whether or not you flagged or not, let's be clear about that for a second. You threatened it publicly. You said it privately, and then it happened. All right? People are going to start connecting those dots whether you want them to or not. The internet.
I'll even extend it to this. The allegation was that Matt Jarbo flagged the kill stream. He didn't. He flagged everybody else, but that was enough to get him, and justifiably so. Just pointing that out.
Is nothing if not great for
the thing that he showed up to defend himself against was the only thing he didn't do. But he was too stupid to realize that we would find out everything else that night.
Jumping to conclusions. And there is no preponderance of evidence you will ever be able to present that will ever fully exonerate you. And it just never will. You're never going to beat the allegations of this whole thing.
No, he's fucked. I agree with Jarbo, the whole thing.
Believe me.
It's so funny because when Quartering's doing it, you could tell how
Nick just
insincere
started
he was
insulting me
and how he
viciously on
was just
Twitter.
dogging him. Matt's
Welcome
telling the
back,
truth.
Mundane Matt. You dropped this, sir. Crown, crown, crown.
Bro, Matt comes back every time. Matt was here for Ralph, too, back then.
He knows.
I know. So your best course of action, make a video. Like you told me to do the same thing at MythCon 2018. Make a video. You told me that like at least 3-4 times while I was there.
Oh.
Make a video. Own up to your mistakes. Own up to your mistakes.
And financially, guys, say it with me, financially compensate those you've wronged, right? Guys, it's not enough to make a video. It's not enough to say I'm sorry. Jeremy the Quartering thinks that those who flag down Andy Worski, his words, not mine, need to financially compensate Andy Worski.
And come clean. It's not going to stop the bleeding, but it can help. Because this whole thing is going to break out of the sector.
Some days the casino pays out. Other days you have to pay the casino.
Now this
You've lost, sir.
part, what he's
You bet your career on black and it was red. You have lost. It's time to pay the casino.
about to say just came true today. So he uploaded this video yesterday, and Mundane Matt, his words came true today. What he says right here, this is the most crucial part of the video.
And when it gets out of the sector, you're going to have your larger commentators talk about this. Hassan Piker, maybe. Going to blow your ass out of the water
If Hassan Piker covers this, you know my ass is there watching.
with that one, right? Charlie, Moist Critical, like some of the big name dudes who don't like you are going to come after you.
I have a feeling next week's going to be a really bad week for Jur.
H3 is going to come after you.
He literally did. He's the next clip we're looking at.
These guys are going to come after you. And when they come after you, there's no containing the breach. And the message that they send, the narrative that they present, whether it be true or false, will not stop the hemorrhaging. This is your life now. You're never beating the allegations. So, I don't want to sit there and be all like schadenfreude about it or anything, because I am an empathetic person.
I'm not empathetic. I've been waiting for this for a damn long time.
And I'm going to give you the advice you never gave me. I'm going to tell you the reason why. you should do this. Because this is the best thing to protect not only your mental health, but whatever shred of credibility you are going to have left in this space. Because take it from me, once you lose the trust of your audience, you're fucked.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump in, and that's not really the moral. The moral is you should do it because it's the right thing to do. You should want to do this because you actually want not to be back in people's good graces, but you should acknowledge what you do is like what you did is wrong, and you should probably be remorseful in some capacity. That would be the best solution, I would say.
Yep. Perfectly said.
Yep. I'd be agreeing with Matt fucking.
I know, dude. And
so that's the Geeks and Gamers.